Hello everyone and welcome to this audio podcast. This is an audio podcast synopsis. This is an audio podcast synopsis an audio podcast series as part of not as part of a sort of a short series in around this around this or in around this audio podcast around this audio podcast series, and where this audio podcast series is part of a proxy, as part of the proxy beat, as part of as part of the as part of the this audio podcast series, as part of a Catharsis, a Scrutiny, as part of a Libostics Interfold, and another audio podcast series as part of a Storm Libostics production. This audio podcast series will look at delve into some aspects around the concept of point of care education, or POCE. We'll delve into peer-reviewed works, and where the peer-reviewed works was had contributed to a Springer Pathology book publication, and where the peer review works looks at the sort of the visualization aspects of the visualization or microbiology aspects aligned to and in around the processes leading to disease symptomology around SARS-CoV-2, and where this peer review works looks at the analysis and approaches of easing the kidney disease or renal disease impact and burden, if you like, and the host pathogen communication aspects, and sort of the biomedical visualization perspective, the biomedical visualization perspective in around this sort of peer reviewed works, and where the peer review works also sorts to provide an overview of the microscopy and the sort of visualization of host pathogen communication and the principles of angiotensin converting enzyme to, or ACE2, in the context of immunology, and the impact of renal of renal pathophysiology. And this audio podcast series, this Catharsis Scrutiny audio podcast, and this Proxy beat audio podcast, this audio podcast series will also look into the role of epidermal growth factor and microbial infections in polycystic kidney disease, or PKD, and where collaborative works, where works was peer reviewed and published in a scientific and another scientific in a scientific journal, and also where this audio podcast series will look to sort of will also look to sort of sort of look at works that have been put forward toward the World Nephrology Congress 2023, and where works looks at the importance of reduced nephrotoxic immunosuppression in pediatric renal recipients, and where the overview or the overview around the WNC 2023 works or sort of overview will be part of an interlude in this as part of it, sort of part of a interlude within this series, and where this works or this overview this works that have been put forward for the WNC, the World Nephrology Congress 2023, is works that spans over two decades. So the original works was part of works in around 2003, and the interlude will sort of look to provide an excerpt, if you like, in around works in around this works as part of this as part of an interlude within this audio podcast series. So that sort of closes this audio podcast series, this audio podcast synopses, as part of the Proxi beat, as part of the Catharsis Scrutiny, as part of a lobostics interfold, and as part of an audio podcast synopses as part of a Storm Lobostics production. Thank you.